Jennifer Lopez, the multifaceted dynamo whose career has evolved from Bronx girl next door to global pop culture titan, is entering 2026 with a resolution that has sent shockwaves through her inner circle. A bold, unapologetic embrace of cosmetic enhancement as a pathway to reinvention. At 56, the singer, actress, dancer, and entrepreneur, affectionately known as J.Lo, is no stranger to transformation, having shapeshifted through music eras, blockbuster roles, and high-stakes romances. Yet, sources close to the star reveal that her post-divorce pivot toward extensive plastic surgery represents a disturbing mission to reclaim confidence, one procedure at a time. This isn't mere vanity, it's a calculated bid to armor herself against the dual blows of personal heartbreak and professional stumbles, setting the stage for a year where Lopez vows to invest in herself like never before. The catalyst for this surgical odyssey traces back to the summer of 2024, when Lopez's fairy tale reunion with Ben Affleck, her Geely co-star and on-again, off-again love, imploded spectacularly. The couple, who rekindled their early 2000s romance in 2021 after nearly 2 decades apart, tied the knot in a lavish Georgia ceremony in 2022, only to file for divorce in April 2024. The split, finalized amid tabloid frenzy in January 2025, left Lopez navigating a maelstrom of public scrutiny, from Affleck's brooding red carpet absences to whispers of irreconcilable lifestyles. The divorce hit her harder than she let on, confides a longtime associate. Jenny always projects invincibility, but behind closed doors she was reeling, questioning everything from her choices to her reflection. It was in this vulnerable interlude that Lopez turned to the scalpel, beginning with a breast augmentation that insiders describe as a game-changer. The procedure, reportedly a lift and enhancement performed by a discreet Beverly Hills specialist, wasn't Lopez's first foray into cosmetic tweaks. Rumors have long swirled around her famously taut complexion and curvaceous silhouette, but it marked a psychological turning point. Jennifer thinks the breast surgery flipped a switch for her, reveals an insider to Radar Online. She keeps saying it lifted her whole mindset, which is why she's already eyeing more procedures. She believes that's how she gets her confidence back. Post-op, Lopez exuded a renewed zest, strutting red carpets in plunging gowns that accentuated her revamped assets and sharing Instagram reels of herself shimmying in designer lingerie. The glow-up coincided with a professional drought. Her 2024 album This Is Me, now a self-financed opus chronicling her Affleck saga, debuted to mixed reviews and underwhelming sales, peaking at number 38 on the Billboard 200. Critics panned its earnestness as overproduced therapy, while fans lamented its departure from her dance floor anthems like On the Floor. Undeterred, Lopez is plotting a 2026 relocation to New York City, her spiritual and professional home, where she plans to consult with top-tier surgeons for a suite of enhancements. The agenda, per sources, includes a small Brazilian butt lift to refine her signature curves, alongside tightening procedures, targeting her abdomen and neck, subtle refinements to combat the inexorable march of time. She's over the moon with the breast surgery. It gave her a major confidence lift at a time when she really needed it after everything with Ben, the source elaborates. She's genuinely enjoying getting dressed again because she thinks everything fits and looks better. And in her circle, these little tweaks are totally normal, so she doesn't see any issue with doing them. Lopez has been vocal about self-care in recent podcasts, touting her J.Lo beauty line and wellness routines, but this surgical spree signals a deeper, more invasive commitment to the fountain of youth. Yet, beneath the excitement lurks unease among her loved ones. Her loved ones are worried it is the start of a slippery slope and she could end up another showbiz plastic surgery casualty and look awful, warns another confidant. Hollywood's Hall of Fame is littered with cautionary tales. From Donatella Versace's frozen facade to Mickey Rourke's pugilistic regrets, the allure of the knife often spirals into excess. Lopez, with her Bronx grit and entrepreneurial acumen, net worth estimated at $400 million from ventures like her athleisure brand and Vegas residencies, has always defied odds. But at 56, post-menopause and amid an industry that fetishizes 20-something ingenues, the pressure to maintain her Bronx bombshell image is immense. She's riding the high from how well it turned out, the insider notes of her recent work. Now she's looking at all the other things on her body she might fine-tune. Discussions with her team have veered toward minimally invasive options like thread lifts and laser resurfacing, but the buzz is that Lopez craves full-scale beauty, a holistic overhaul to match her inner fire. This New Year's blueprint isn't isolated. It's woven into Lopez's broader narrative of resilience. Born in 1969 to Puerto Rican parents in the Castle Hill neighborhood of the Bronx, She rose from in living color fly girl to triple threat icon, blending Latin rhythms with pop polish in hits like If You Had My Love. Her filmography from Selena, 1997, to Hustlers, 2019, showcases a chameleon-like versatility, earning her a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and a Golden Globe nod. Romantically, she's weathered Sean Diddy Combs, Chris Judd, Mark Anthony, father of her twins Max and Emmy, now 17, and now Affleck, each chapter fueling her art. The divorce, however, unearthed insecurities about aging in a youth-obsessed spotlight. 2024 was a year of endings, she reflected in a December 2024 Vogue interview, but 2026? That's my Phoenix moment. Her plans extend beyond the Or, a potential Netflix documentary on her beauty empire, a world tour teasing new music, and whispers of a Made in Manhattan sequel. Critics of her surgical ambitions point to the mental health undercurrents, arguing that true reinvention blooms from within. Lopez counters with her trademark optimism, posting cryptic quotes like, "Shed the old to bloom anew," on social media. Her circle, including sister Linda and bestie Leah Remini, urges balance. Yoga retreats in Bali, therapy sessions with Dr. Drew, but Lopez's drive is relentless. Adrenalina pulses through her veins. The same energy that packed arenas for her 2024 tour now fuels this cosmetic crusade. As she packs for Manhattan, where she owns a $20 million penthouse overlooking Central Park, the city that birthed her hustle awaits. Will this be the lift that propels her to new heights, or a cautionary edit in her ever-unfolding story? For Jennifer Lopez, the answer lies in the mirror and the blade. In a world that demands perfection, her shocking resolution is perhaps the most authentic plot twist yet.